Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Omwando Enoch. Of course, this is channel number 1 on matters disability. Wow, it is long, but we can't complain. It's all about life, and sometimes things you plan, but they don't go as you plan. As we say, the final answer comes from God. So that's why we are been away for a while. We have not been posting videos in our channel, but I want to believe, God willing, now we are back, and we're gonna be posting our videos as usual, as what the way we have been doing there before. And we want to pray to God that He'll give us the strength that is required, so that we can be able to give you the content. We'll be able to bring you, information on matters relating persons with disabilities. Sometimes we might go outside disability, but most, as we all know, that this channel is all about issues concerning persons with disabilities. Having said that, I want to welcome each and every person, and that is the subscribers, that is the returning subscribers who have been asking me all the time, what is the new video, and because we said that because of unavoidable circumstances, that's where we have not been able to be posting videos in our channel. But as I said, we are now back, and I believe that we'll be giving the content, and the good and more content as there before, and maybe more than what we have been giving there before. So returning viewers, I really want to appreciate you, and I want to thank you for coming back to check on our channel to see whether we have posted something new or anything new in our channel. And those ones who are new, wondering which channel is this, this is a channel concerning persons with disabilities. We have been talking about so many things on matters disabilities. Talk about registration of persons with disabilities. Talk about the issue of importation of cars. Talk about the issue of different types of persons with disabilities. So many things concerning persons with. Talk about the demeaning terminologies that we sometimes use without knowing, and sometimes we use them intentionally. We have talked about so many things in this channel, and those are the things that these channels that Omwando Enoch is giving to persons with disabilities. And it's not only persons with disabilities, but even those ones without disabilities, because sometimes we say that you might be affected if not infected. Maybe you'll be having a sister who is a person with disability. You might be having a brother who is a person with disabilities. You might be having a parent who has a disability. You might be having a friend who has a disability. Name them. You might be having a neighbor who has a disability. So if you listen or get some information, you'll be able to share this friend or relative of yours, so that he can or she can be able to get the information as a person with a disability. Therefore, the new members, I think I've given you a brief on this channel, what we always talk about, and what we offer as Omwando Enoch channel or Omwando Enoch family. And I believe you've gotten the information. Therefore, I want to request you one thing. Subscription is just free. Just pause that video, pause it, and then you go to where it is written subscribe. Just guza hiyo note ya subscribe. Just subscribe, and then don't forget to share. Don't forget to to like the video, and again comment. It's ask the question that ask any question that you feel like you need to know, or something that you want us to talk about, or concerning today's topic. Maybe you have a question, you want to comment something, you want to add something, you can be able to do that on the comment section. I want to give you 5 seconds to subscribe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you a lot for taking your time, and for subscribing onto our channel Omwando Enoch. Straight to our discussion or our topic today. I really want to talk about, there's something that is going on, and people have been asking about it every now and then. People have been calling, people have been DMing, telling me that I should talk about this issue. There is something that is going on in our country, that is Kenya. Remember, for those ones who are outside Africa or Kenya, Omwando Enoch channel comes from, we are based in Africa, to be precise, in Kenya. So in Kenya we have something that is going on matters living or matters disability. There is this what we call cash transfer. I think if I say cash transfer, everybody knows what we mean by cash transfer, or inua jamii. You can either call it cash transfer or you call it inua jamii. What is cash transfer? Cash transfer is, I can say, some funds which have been given to some categories or types of people. That is old people, 70 years and above, persons with disabilities, and those who are orphans. So those are the categories who are beneficiaries of this cash transfer or inua jamii thing. And this thing has brought a lot of issues, has brought a lot of heat in our country. More especially, I want to talk about persons with disabilities. I don't want to talk about the old people or the orphans, but I want to talk about persons with disabilities. It's a thorn in the flesh that people have not understood on how to get this cash, and who are supposed to get this cash, or who are supposed to be put in the program of cash transfer. It's a program that it was done, for the history sake, it was done 2015. That is the last time that we did what we call targeting. We targeted those people who we really wanted them to be put in this program of cash transfer. And after several years, I believe like 8 years, the government of the day decided that they really want to add more people in the cash transfer, because initially it was covering or people who are benefiting. The beneficiaries were about 38,000 beneficiaries. That is 38,000 persons with disabilities have been receiving the cash transfer or inua jamii money. And the government felt that it's good to add more people. Now that there are so many persons with disabilities in Kenya, we have, according to the census, I think we have about 4 million persons with disabilities. So you can imagine 4 million, and like 70% or like 90% of persons with disabilities are jobless. So they cannot be able to put a loaf of bread in their table. So now that they cannot be able to do that, the government, so it's good that they can subside, and they can give some cash so that it can support them. But who are the beneficiaries? Now the video has started, or the content has started. If you have not subscribed, if you are joining us, kindly subscribe. So who are the beneficiaries of this cash transfer or inua jamii? Who are the beneficiaries? The persons with disabilities who are supposed to benefit from this cash transfer thing are those ones we call persons with severe disability. Persons with severe disabilities. What do we mean by severe disability? Because it has been bringing a lot of problem, because so many people are going to the where people are being registered. Anybody is going there as long as it's a person with disabilities. Some people are in the payroll. Some people are persons with disabilities who can be able to work or go for a small business, and can be able to bring some they can be able to bring a loaf of bread on the table. So the people who are supposed to benefit from the cash transfer are those ones that we call severe disabled, those ones with severe disability. Severe means ni yule ambaye somebody who is completely down. completely down. There are people that they don't know themselves. Maybe you are there at home. This person is being taken outside. He cannot be able to go inside. Maybe the rain is coming, or the sunlight is too hot, and this person is supposed to move outside, out of the sun. He or she cannot be able to do so. These are the people that we are calling severe disability. Those people who don't understand themselves, who cannot be able to, who cannot be able to wash themselves or give or bath, they cannot be able to go to the washroom alone. They must. Some of them use Pampers. Those are the people that we are calling severe disability. One of the categories that we can say that it's a severe disability are those ones with cerebral palsy, CP. Cerebral palsy, I think we all know cerebral palsy. Those are those people who cannot be able to, even in the bed, they cannot be able to turn. Where he's facing or where she's facing, if you left her or him there, she will not be able to turn unless you come and turn him or her. So those are the people who are supposed to benefit from cash transfer. But there are people who are going disturbing the officers, that they want to be written, they want to be registered. But I don't blame them, because the problem was brought by the Office of Labor and Social Security, because they didn't do they did not do what we call civic education to persons with disability. They did not train, or they did not talk about, or they did not talk about this, who are supposed to benefit and what are the requirements for benefiting and all that stuff. So people were told, if you are a person with disabilities, just go and be just go and be registered in some stations which were set aside for people to be be registered, and people went there. So the reason why I've done this video is that I want to inform you that those ones who are beneficiaries are those with severe disability. So kindly, if you are not a person with severe disability, don't just waste your time going to be registered, because even if you force yourself to be registered, at the end of the day we are going to do what we call vetting. So when we are vetting, we'll go and see whether you are worthy to get that cash. Having said that, there are those ones who are with severe disability again, but they are not poor. I want to imagine that, for example, let's assume maybe a governor of your county where you come from has a person or a child with severe disability, that is maybe cerebral palsy. Let's give an example of cerebral palsy. Do you think that this governor is not able to take care of this child? Definitely he or she is able to take the care of this child, and therefore the child does not deserve the cash transfer thing. So who are the beneficiaries? Again, those persons with severe disabilities, but they come from the poor family. So if they come from the poor family and they have a child with severe disability, or or a brother with severe disability, then this is a person who is supposed to benefit out of that. But if you are working, you can be able to afford Pampers. Maybe you are a civil servant, you can be able to afford maybe buy some Pampers. You can be able to to employ a caretaker who will be able to take care of this child. Then definitely you don't deserve this cash transfer. And I think we all agree, and we all agree. You all agree with me that definitely that is how it's supposed to be. Not in bad faith, but if you are able to afford. There are people who can't afford anything. He or she has a child with severe disability. He doesn't work. He's a single parent, for example, because most of these children with cerebral palsy they intend to come from single mothers, because sometimes mtoto amepatikana and the father sees that this is a curse, and then he sends away the mother, and he leaves the mother and goes and marries another woman. So you find that this is a single parent. He doesn't work, or she doesn't work, or he doesn't work, and if he doesn't work, he is not in a position to work, then he cannot be able to take care of this child. aende kibarua, then he comes back to take care of the child. It is very difficult. So kindly, these are the beneficiaries of cash transfer. What are the requirements? If as I'm winding up, because my director is telling me that my time is over. The requirement is a person with severe disability. That is all. Other things yenye mtu anakuambia ati you must be registered with a person as a person with disabilities, that is wrong. You don't need to be registered as a person with disabilities for you to benefit with the cash transfer inua jamii. You only need to be a person with severe disability, a person who comes from a humble family or a poor family, and again, you must be accompanied by a caretaker, or exactly a caretaker or a caregiver. And that is all. Those are the requirements. Other things, hizo zingine mnaambiwa, they are not requirements. Otherwise, guys, I hope we have learned something, and share this video to all social media so that people can be able to tell who is supposed to benefit from the cash transfer or inua jamii money. Otherwise, thank you a lot. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to comment. Just give your humble your comment, whether it is negative or positive, and ask any question that you want. We'll be able to answer if we can. We are in a position to answer that question. Otherwise, thank you very much. Until next time, bye bye.